Oh my god. Right now, it is a very scary time for a lot of people over on the west coast of America with one of the worst fires in LA history. And I want to start by saying that, I legitimately wish for everyone's safety, because if you check the sheer size of it on a map and how much it covers the city, it's terrifying to see how much it's grown. I don't know when it's expected to be over, but so far, unfortunately, there's been some deaths already, as well as thousands of people evacuated and several buildings already being burned down. And honestly, there's nothing worth to talk about, because it's not like I have any advice on how to combat this. Today in this video, I mainly want to talk about the collateral this has had on the streaming and online community, because one thing I realized over these past days is that a lot of streamers have had to evacuate and sort of ditch the schedule just to be safe. I mean, at the same time, it is LA. If there's one place where the most streamers and creators would be clustered, it would be there. Like, for example, the Face House. I'll bring them up in part 2. But this is probably one disadvantage of having like a content house or group all situated in one place. Because worst case scenario, like right now, yeah, everybody has to get the fuck out. I don't want you to be one of those people, but I actually don't get the attraction of living in LA. Of course, I'm not a famous person, so there is no good reason for me. But if there's one person out of like 10 people that says it's good, I'll always hear, the other 9 people say that it's a fake city that just makes you hate everyone. Again, there's probably other issues aside that, such as the fires. But I don't want to talk about some of the people I've seen being like, hey guys, I'm gonna have to cancel my subathon because my backyard is on fire and I'm breathing in ash right now. So one of the saddest stories I've seen that actually make me feel bad for the creator. I mean, I feel bad for all the people, of course, because this shit, a huge fire to this scale, is of course awful for everyone. But one person in particular was the streamer Shroud, who was actually doing a subathon called Fragathon, and the whole thing was for charity, where all of the donations or all the money made off it will go to a hospital, I believe. And from what I saw in a Dixerto article, so far already, I think it started 4 days ago, and it already made $100K just for the charity, just for the hospital. And that's insane. Again, it's unfortunate that it had to be cancelled because of the fires. But yeah, hopefully if the whole thing can be maintained, reduced to a smaller fire, hopefully you can get back to doing it. But if you read his statement, about postponing it, it does make it very clear, he cares more about himself and his team being safe. Where he said, putting a quick pause on the Fragathon stream, we lost power and the storm is still really bad. With road closures and fires, we need to ensure that everybody stays safe, including production and guests. Sorry gamers, we'll be back as soon as we can. Yeah, that was another thing I remember seeing about the power outage, where I'm not sure how it would affect it, but I'm sure it can. Where some power plants had to be cut off or just couldn't deliver the power. So I think from what I saw, the surrounding area in LA has been fucked because of it. I mean, sadly, if you were looking at to be in some part of LA where there wasn't any fire, you'd still be sort of fucked by it because the power outage. But again, I hope the best for him. And then next up, as I said before in part 1, the Face House, the group has been fucked by this as well. With one video in particular where Face K-san, this poor bastard, he had his house in Malibu burned down. Oh, that sucks to see, dude. That's actually, thankfully he got out, and I believe in this scenario, from what I can gather, his house was more like a vacation house, not the main one, or if it is, his actual streaming place, then yeah, that sucks much more, because it's the one place where he makes money and he streams, and his viewers know him from. Yeah, that's awful. I remember seeing another tweet. It wasn't by it was from someone else. It was Face Lazy saying oh, this is awful. I can't believe this is happening. And someone's like, don't you have the money to pay for everything back? Just shut the hell up. These people, that hate streamers for being rich, and that's it, they'll see stuff like this, the most awful shit imaginable, and they're like, doesn't matter because they're rich. They can afford, come back from a devastating fire. Who cares? Just no heart, no emotion at all in some of these people. Speaking of Face, you also have this worm, Face Lazy. I have nothing against him. I think he's sort of funny, I've seen some clips where he seems like a dumbass, but even right now he seems like more so of an idiot. The first couple of tweets he made to, a devastating fire around this area is the first one. houses on fire everywhere, cars abandoned on the side of the road, and now people are just robbing each other on the street. This shit is dead ass the apocalypse. I mean, I feel bad. I sympathize with that. But the next one, is it just me or does Fake not fuck with Lacey? Seemed a little fucked up to me that the day he's coming back, they all decide to leave the house and he gets left out again. That's probably, ironic, making it like, oh my god, they're all leaving me, when in reality, they're just evacuating. But if that's being, unironic, my god, that's retarded. And the last one he made, Face house about to burn down, I can't save any of my stuff. This shit that is scary. And I think it was one of these where, someone comes to, oh, you can just pay it back, can't you? Where was it? There you go, I found it. Okay, it wasn't that one. It was from, a drama alert post saying, Face house about to burn. Face crime reacting to the LA fire. And some goblin, replies with this fucking picture, bro got more than enough bread to rebuild. Bro, when I read that, I was like, oh, your parents should have fucking killed you at birth. Because yeah, money can help you a lot, but when you have memories of, building your streaming career, and you have, your viewers know you from, your iconic setup, then yeah, those memories are gonna go up in ash, and you can't really, pay for that back with money, like you imagine so. You fucking Bloodline Saga. My god, is that sick name. And then after that, you've got these two angels, Valkyria and Cena, if I'm saying that right, I don't care, where they had from what it says here, they had a week-long marathon postponed at their Airbnb, because, the fires, and that sucks as well. I mean, I don't know, what the subathon is, if it's, for the same charity, or something similar to charity, like how Shroud was doing, then yeah, that sucks as well. But even then, if it's not, and they're just doing it for fun, that also sucks, Just having people, move out from their home, like normally just having a schedule, just having fun streaming, and having that just ruined, because it's the worst shit possible from a forest fire, not a forest fire, a fire in general, that covered almost the entire area of LA. That'd be terrifying.
The Airbnb that we had booked and were prepping for the marathon that was supposed to start tomorrow, it's actually in the fire zone. So unfortunately, we have to reschedule.
Yes, I'm talking chat, there is no going around it. Everything is closed over there.
Also, the power is going out.
Yep, power. I mean, we're the house is danger zone.
Also, I should probably say now, I feel also bad, of course, for both of them, but also for the poor bastard that had the Airbnb, because his house, his source of income, or some sort of income, is probably gonna get burned down in that fire. So. Poor bastard. Also, I saw some moron say how the house of Hassan burned down as well in the Palisade fire, one of the fires, in LA. And of course, it got corrected, at the time he was streaming. So no, it's probably not his house. Absolute moron. I mean, I don't care about Hassan, but if you're being so dumb, oh my god, I think Hassan's house burned down, and be like, how do you know? He told me he has a house there, so, it must mean that it was fucking reduced to rubble. Also, at the same time, if you know exactly where he lives, to be worried by seeing, the fires, there is on Google Maps, the exact, spot, a big red, area highlighting where the fires are. So just go over there, spend 10 seconds, go over there, check it out, and then come back and tell us if he was burnt alive or not, okay? Also, at the same time, from what I've seen, all these people, they were lucky enough to, announce the postponing streams or subathons. They were able to do, before they were streaming. But some poor guy, Cash Nasty, saw it happening or saw the warning exactly as it was happening, on stream. So he was like, from what I'm seeing in this clip, he's being like, okay, should I do it now? Should I just leave? Or do I keep on doing the stream? From what it seems, I think he made a smart choice of just leaving and getting the fuck out.
Licensed_Drake_ and _driver donated $2. Leave UNC we gone the IT streaming should be last concern we got back.
Alright, y'all, so I'm about to end the stream. We 40 minutes away from this thing right here, dog. So, yeah. I'll let y'all know, bro. Update. Follow the Discord.
But yeah, that's all the clips I could find. There's probably way more, but in terms of the main clips I could find going around, yeah, these are all the ones I could find. So yeah, I was gonna wrap it up now. If it seems like I was pointing and laughing at these people, for having their job or the house ruined, that is not my intention. I think and hope that everyone has made out safely. Of course, with the exception of that poor bastard's house. Well, he probably made out fine, he was driving the car, but his house, I imagine, it didn't stand up so fine, when he comes back to it. I mean, with stuff like this, I don't want to sound ignorant, but I do have faith that it will be dealt with efficiently, because firefighters are tough bastards, I'm sure they can step in, save the face house, definitely. I'm gonna look like a real fucking jackass right now saying this, but it turns out, the fire keeps on raging for another couple of days. But on the other hand, knowing my luck, this video might come out, right after it's been reduced to a manageable state, which makes me look like an absolute cretin that's been living under a rock. So bottom line to all the streamers and creators over there, I don't know, maybe consider moving to like a safer place like Nevada or in the mountains up in Montana. I'm sure the Wi-Fi speed is good over there, definitely.